Continuing our tour of the Moore Athletic Center and really the life of a Florida State student athlete, we have the Don Falls Training Room. We'll come on in here, and every athlete has to spend some time here. People forget that sports medicine is not just once they're injured, but there's a lot of emphasis placed on preventing injury prevention. That's as big a part, maybe bigger, than rehabilitating the injuries. We'll see that, some of the equipment used for that right now. There is Don Falls, one of the all-time beloved figures in Florida State athletic history, known as Rooster and Doc to everyone else. For those of us who've been around for a while, he's meant a whole lot to Florida State athletes for a long time. And actually, ironically, as we stand, and I know you've had a tour of the Strength and Conditioning Center, but this is one of the reasons that the Moore Athletic Center, the old Moore Athletic Center, was torn down and the new Moore Athletic Center was built, was because this facility and the strength and conditioning facilities for the student athletes simply got inadequate. At one point, I think Chris Winkie was being taped on the same taping table that Fred Bolitnikoff was, and that just shouldn't happen, as you can imagine. We now have a state-of-the-art facility for, as we mentioned, sports medicine, both the prevention of injuries and, of course, the rehabilitation of injuries. We've got some athletes in here working right now. Here's one of those areas I was talking about, and this is both injury prevention and rehabilitation, and these are the old whirlpools. You can remember the old silver tubs that they used to sit in, and some of you may have sat in when you were in high school and whatnot. Graduated to this aquatic facility, if you will. One cold tub on one side, warm tub on the other side, and here in the middle, the really unique thing about this is that is an underwater treadmill. And I think this is one they stole from horse racing, actually, and when they could bring a horse that had an injured leg and exercise it in the pool. Obviously, the buoyancy keeps some of the pressure off the joints and whatnot, and so they'll put lower extremity injuries in here, and you can rehabilitate a little faster. Some of the measuring machines that you can see here, all of them are state-of-the-art, and you come down to where they can watch them actually exercise. A lot of times the strength staff, the training staff will want to see, and the strength staff, them actually work out on certain machines so they can see range of motion and that kind of thing. You'll see a lot of times, particularly during the season, post-operative patients down there, our student athletes covered in blankets kind of recovering, where the trainers and staff can keep an eye on them. It is an integral part of any athletic department. You cannot go very far as a department without a great medical and strength staff, and we have that at Florida State. We've got a great facility for it, as you can see. Our student athletes love it. It's a great environment to rehabilitate from an injury and to come in and prevent injuries, and we're very, very proud of it. All right, that just about does it for the sports medicine facility. We didn't show you a whole lot of things. It's kind of like a library. There's tons of stuff in here, a lot of stuff I don't know how to work, except for one thing. This is where the players, the football players at least, come to be taped before practice and get ready to do battle. And right now I've got a little hammy, so can I get a tape job? Huh? Okay, we'll see you next time.